Have you ever wondered why some people become addicted to drugs or alcohol and others don't? If so, you're not alone, because this topic or question definitely confuses a lot of people. As an addiction counselor who's worked in this field for a long time, my favorite model or theory to help describe this to people is the Swiss cheese model of addiction. This model uses the visualization of multiple slices of cheese, with each slice representing different factors that play a role in addiction, and the solid pieces in each slice of cheese represent protective factors, whereas the holes represent risk factors. So when using this model for addiction, we could say that the first slice would be someone's biological or genetic makeup. The second slice could be their psychological or mental health, and the third slice could represent a person's environment or social setting. And the fourth slice can represent any trauma that a person has endured. So to give you an example of how each one would work, we can look at the social slice here, and basically a person who lives in an environment where there's drugs or a lot of alcohol present, or where there's limited supervision as a child or high stress in the social environment, that would indicate larger holes or more holes in that slice of cheese, indicating a greater risk of addiction occurring. And the same goes for the trauma slice. If someone has endured significant trauma in their life and has not learned to cope with it in a healthy way or processed through it in therapy or found healing, again, that would be more holes or larger holes, indicating a greater risk of someone developing an addiction. So basically, the more risk factors that you have in each slice, the greater chance you have of developing an addiction. But the way that you can try to prevent this or reduce that risk is by working on healthy coping skills, addressing your traumas, addressing your psychological or mental health struggles, changing your environment, improving your social setting. And all of these things would increase the solid portion of the cheese and reduce that risk of developing an addiction.